Hi folks, and welcome back to PLKitty Sandbox Play. For those of you just joining us, this is where we explore games that specifically engage the users to be able to express their own creativity, whether that's through world manipulation, designing how you engage with the game, how you actually play the game. And today we're actually taking a look at Minecraft. I did do Minecraft, or I guess 3 videos before technically. It was supposed to be 1, but I was having a particular issue where the game was actually crashing out around 12 minutes or so. And so I think that what was happening, or my husband suggested, and I agree with him, is that my system just really didn't handle well that it was playing the game while hosting a LAN world and streaming at the same time. That combination of those 3 things happening was just too much for my particular system. I do have a fairly good computer that we bought relatively recently, but that was just a little bit taxing, I guess. I will do my regular thing today, I guess, which is what is PLKitty drinking today. And I am actually having some ginger tea. I really enjoy ginger tea, and it's a little bit chilly today. And I got this really cool little thing up here. It's something that I just recently purchased, and I've only used it once before, but it has like a little groove that you can actually put your kind of string through. And then you can just kind of tip it over, and because I'm not very good at this yet, but you're supposed to be able to, I guess you pull the string through so that it's there. There we go. And then so you can squeeze the tea bag, and then you have your like little cozy to keep the tea bag on. So it's kind of cool, and then the thing actually just keeps the water hot too. And I have just, spilt tea now all over my desk. Luckily not on my keyboard. All right, so today I actually, for those of you who joined last time, or who have viewed the videos, there was a bit of an issue where the world that I created, like each world is designed is randomly generated, and the design that came up for the world that I had created was extremely hilly. I'd never seen anything like it. It was just all super high peaks, so it was all mountains with tiny little squares of valleys in between, and so it was really hard for me to kind of design anything. So I've gone ahead and actually created a brand new world. So as you can see, as we look around here, we actually have quite a bit of real estate that we can work with without having to go through too much trouble of clearing out some land. And I've gone ahead and actually signed in under creative mode so that I can easily manipulate things and start to actually create some interesting stuff, because I think that's actually probably more interesting for you guys to watch than necessarily me collecting resources. But sometimes that's funny as well, especially when you have all your resources and then you die and lose everything, which has happened. But today I thought that what I might work on is actually creating, so I have a design in mind, and I'll share the pieces with you as I start to create them. So I do want to kind of create this kind of flat landscape for the design that I'm kind of going for. And in today's session, I wanted to actually create the PLKitty Sandbox. So I do want to kind of find a little corner here and create a sandbox. And out of that sandbox, I wanted to kind of create a sand castle. So we'll see if we can actually make some headway on that today. So as you can see here, if you haven't played in creative mode before, you can easily just you just break down blocks instantly, and you don't need to necessarily have any, tools to do so. So I figured we might as well go right up to this corner over here. And this seems like a good enough space to do this. I do probably want to square that off. All right. And so I haven't even gotten to look at what is actually in the inventory of items that you can select from, which is a lot. So it looks like here I probably want to use some planks for around, for the underneath and around the sandbox. So looking at these, I think I like this. So we will cool. Oops. I think maybe I will put my castle over in this corner over here, so I'm going to leave that. So this week I was also looking at some other games that I might start playing for the purposes of this stream. So I'm pretty excited at, you know, what we might look at together. To fill that back in with grass. There we go. Pretty excited about how this is going to turn out. I hope that it turns out the way I want it to. Decided how big I want to make this. I do want it to be fairly big. I think maybe we need to make that bigger. looks better. So as you guys can tell by, you know, my starting off with, you know, what did I drink, and it's generally tea. I actually got to go out with a friend of mine today, which was really excited about. I got to go for high tea on the waterfront with a friend, which was a lot of fun. It turned out to be a pretty nice day. It was supposed to rain today, but it held off, and we had some lovely tea and some lunch, and I like the vibe there. It's like, you know, they're just very friendly. All right. I think maybe I'll leave the whole bottom end empty. So then do some sand and